tomorrow, Saturday, a special event is going to be held in Elmer. It's Evolving Your Yoga, free yoga class and book signing. Joining us right now to talk about this new book, Evolving Your Yoga. We say hello right now to best-selling author Barrie Risman is with us. Good to have you here.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Wow, you've been doing yoga for some time.
Yeah, I've been doing yoga for 27 years and teaching for 20.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
What is it about yoga that you love so much?
You know, I got into yoga like many people for the physical aspect of the practice, but over the years it's really, for me, become a path of practices and tools for a happier, more conscious life.
Okay. And I can tell you seem like a pretty happy person. Like you're
Thank
very
you.
pleasant, you're very fun to deal with. Like, and would you attribute that happiness to the yoga?
Well, you know, I think so. I mean, I always say when I teach students that I feel like a lot of people think that have the picture of the yogi as someone who, you know, is very solemn and inward, you know, sitting solitary in meditation. But I think that yoga, in addition to helping us get to know our inner selves over time, should help us become more happier in our outer lives and feel more fulfilled in everything that we do and more capable at everything we do.
For sure. Okay, so Evolving Your Yoga. Now, there's lots of yoga books out there. Now, why another yoga book? I mean, yours is obviously a bit different.
Yes, there are a lot of yoga books out there, but what I learned and what I observed over my years of teaching is that there's a lot of people who have a regular yoga practice, that go to class regularly, and they want to know more about how to go deeper beyond the physical aspects of yoga and how to bring the benefits of yoga into their lives. So that's really what this book is about. It's to help people to take their yoga deeper on the mat and go beyond the mat.
Okay, so it's not always about being on a mat,
Yes.
as you mentioned there.
Exactly.
And I know that even in the green room, you were eyeing me up a bit because I was doing something a little bit maybe not yoga friendly.
Well,
Is that it?
you know, in yoga,
Yeah.
in yoga, we have the understanding that it's a really practice of integrating the mind and the body, right? And so even without a mat, even without, you know, workout clothes on, if I just asked you now, are your shoulders relaxed? Is your spine lengthening? Is your
Okay.
chest open or constricted?
Probably not just every day. Not really, unless you're mindful of it, correct?
Right, and as soon
Okay.
as we start to bring our attention to our posture, no matter what we're doing, I feel like it affects our state.
You're right, because I was pre-interviewing you, we were having a chat, and I was sort of slumped over. And
Right.
you noticed that because I guess I wasn't doing all the things you're talking about there.
Because that's
Correct.
what I do.
That's
But
okay.
the amazing thing is that just as we know the mind affects the body and stress, etc., the opposite is also true. So we can work with our posture actually to affect the mind, and that's a large part of how yoga can help us in our lives.
Okay, so focusing on your posture, that's one of the 3 ways, because you've got 3 ways to go deeper into the yoga practice. What else do you have?
Yeah, the other way is really by focusing on our breathing. You know, our breath is our most immediate tool that we know is super effective at managing stress and calming ourselves down right in the moment. So, you know, I talk about the breath as having three immediate benefits: presence, pause, and possibility. So as soon as we become aware of our breath, we're immediately in the present moment, right? Just by becoming aware of how we're breathing.
Okay.
That gives us a pause. It allows us to become more aware of how we might want to react. And then from that, a more conscious choice becomes possible.
Okay, and so that's the mind then, that's the third part.
Yeah, and then the third aspect is just developing a more kind of a reflective awareness. Sometimes in yoga, it's called witness consciousness, kind of watching ourselves, watching our minds, beginning to have a relationship with our thoughts that's just a little bit separate, so we can watch what's going on. We become more aware.
Okay. Okay, well, we just have over 30 seconds left here, and I want to make sure we get some details for tomorrow's event. So where is it taking place?
It's at the Sant Yoga Elmer, and it's a free class from 2 to 4, so everyone's welcome. And I'll be doing a book signing after, and we'll be having a conversation, and it's a great little yoga studio, local yoga studio in Elmer, so I'm really happy to be there.
And people have to catch you there in Elmer because I understand you're going to London, Vienna, Montreal. You've got a bit of a tour going on.
Yeah,
here.
Montreal, Nova Scotia, and then
goodness.
Europe in October.
All right, Barrie, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yoga, there you go. I'm centering myself. I'm shoulders up.
Great.
All right, I'm Dylan Black. Have a good day.